Hi guys, it's me, Natalie, on that one to my channel, Natalie H Nails. And if you're new, my name's Natalie and I like doing nails. And if you've been here before, hi guys, welcome back. So for this set, I'm going to do these 4 nails. Now initially I had 5, but I didn't like the design I started doing on one of them, so I thought no. So I'm just going to do the 4. Now I've had these gel pots. They're called Comazon. I think that's the name of them. They're all numbered, and I got them from Amazon. This is the colour I've used on these, and I've given them 2 coats of this. But yeah, I mean, I've probably had these about 3 or 4 years, and they're still fine. So I'm going to give each one of these a different coloured tip, and I've mixed them all, and they all seem to be all right. I just thought I'd try some of the you know, more inexpensive gels and things, and see if they're any good. Now I can't say for certain if these are, you know, HEMA free and all the rest of it free. The only thing I can say is use anything that you get, you know, that's not familiar with caution, because you just don't know what you're getting really. I mean, if I remember rightly, these came in a, I can't remember, it's that long ago. But I know they were very, very inexpensive. Anyway, if they're still on Amazon, I will link them, but I'm gonna say they're probably not. So I thought we'd give these a go, just because, you know, it's that time of year where we're getting close to you know, Valentine's and things, but I just wanted to try something a bit different. And I'm also going to use this brush. Again, I think I got this from Amazon as well. So I'm just going to give them, you know, give them all a little tip. I mean, you could go like that, and like that, and like that. You know what, I could even dip it in if I wanted to. As long as they're all reasonably the same, it should be alright. But it's really, really coldy, is it? It's not very thick gel, I'll say that. It's been really cold here today. I've got this other brush. I think I got these from Temu. Just to, I was going to use it for a clean up, but I'll just use it to apply a bit more. We'll see. I'll go back to the brush, I think. I think the brush is doing a bit better, this brush, than that one. I mean, if you can get it fairly neat with the little brushes, it'd be alright. Yeah, the weather's awful at the moment. It's so cold. I've got the heating on at the minute. I'll have to, I don't think I've got a brush that'll work as well. I've got a few brushes, but should be alright. I'll sort it out, because they're not going to be, one thing that they probably are not is self-leveling. I doubt these will be self-leveling anyway. Don't know, we'll see, but they don't look like they're self-leveling. I'll just get this green off. And we'll go to the next colour. Whether each colour makes a difference depending on what colour you're using, don't know. But judging by that one, well, they don't look like they're self-leveling, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think there are maybe 3 or 4 years I've had these, and these pots are the first time I've opened them. They're nice, you know, they're okay. Do you know what I was going to do? I've just remembered it. I was going to use those tape things. In fact, I think I will, because I want a bit, I don't know, do I want it round here, pointy there? I'm not sure now. Oh, that layer's still sticky, I didn't realise. You know, I painted these 2 days ago. It's still sticky that way. Yeah. Try again. No, I think I'll make it pointed like the other one. Just a fluffy bit there, I don't want that or anything. The top coat I did use Born Pretty base coat, and I'm going to use Born Pretty top coat. I mean, it seems alright. It's just, they're just not going to be very self-level. I'm not going to, because I'll just do one, show you one, and then I'll do the second layer off camera. Just because it'll take, and the top coats, you know. I don't know, has anybody else had any of these? Because I think they're available for everywhere. I don't think it's just for the UK. I think these are available for everywhere. It's on Amazon. Don't know. You have to tell me if anybody else has had these, because it'd be interesting to know how you found them. Just leave that one. That's the pink one. I mean, like I say, they're not going to be well, they don't appear to be self-levelers, but I suppose after 2 coats it might look a lot better, mightn't it? And there's something like, I think there was something like about maybe 40 colours, maybe something like that, 40 little pots for very cheap. This is how I normally do. I normally go crisscross like that. I'll try and make sure they're all the same, so they... Yeah, has anybody got any of that, had any of that snow we had? Oh, I think some people, Manchester in the UK had it pretty bad. I believe there's some people in America expecting a cold snap. I mean, if you're anything like me, I mean, I'm a wuss when it comes to the snow. It's freezing. I mean, you know, it's pretty and it all white and whatnot, but oh, the cold. Yeah, I wouldn't do well in these real cold countries, would I? See, it's not very good at, no, it's not very good at self-leveling at all. I mean, I will say, if you're just starting out doing nails and, you know, you're trying to practice and, you know, you're going to college or whatever, then things like this are probably a good idea to get. Because one, they help with the funding, don't they? And two, they're good for practicing. You know, listen to me, spoken like a true expert. Not. Just try this blue. I think this is a gorgeous blue. Really beautiful. Didn't even know if it'd go with the rest of the colours, but it is, because I'm using it. You'll see now what I mean when I say about it not really being you know, very good self-leveler. Yeah. But I suppose once you get a second coat on, we'll soon find out when I do it, when I put the second coat on, it'll probably be, well, I suppose you could always, I don't know, just try and make it work, I suppose. I was just going to say you could buff it, but then you'll buff it off if you do that. What I don't want is patches. Yeah, it's alright. It's not the best stuff in the world, but it's okay. So I will give them 2 coats, then we'll come back and have a look, and I'll top coat them. We'll see what we think. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've given them all 2 coats of each one on the tip, and I have given it a base coat with Born Pretty. I haven't used the top coat. It was a base coat I meant, not the top coat. And then I buffed them. They're okay, but I'm now going to apply some of this, which is called Arctic Blast Snow White Top Coat. It's a Madamglam one, but I've never used it actually, or I may have used it once, but it's really thick, this stuff. But I'll just give it a, I just want to make sure everything's cleaned off these first. I'll just give these another quick wipe. I'll wipe each one as I do it, so I can make sure any dust is off it. I've not picked it up. Dust and fluffies are very attractive to anything I do. I'll do this one first, this pink one. Yeah, it's very, very thick, this top coat, but it's a lovely top coat, but it's just extremely thick. A bit too thick really, but it's all the glitters in it. Probably gonna have to buff this. Well, I don't know, it might sell, if it self levels, or what it should do, shouldn't it really, but we'll see. It's different, isn't it? Try that one. And like I say, if they're not straight, I'll buff them, and I'll top coat them with a Born Pretty top coat. Obviously it's the glitter that makes them a bit chunky, but they've been on the, it's been on the yeah, can you see it's really chunky. I mean, they're alright, those gels from Amazon. They're okay, not bad. Just make sure everything's off this one. This one looks a bit, yeah, that's alright. You know, they work, but it's like anything, if you're going to use something a bit, not technical, that's the wrong word, but if you're going to use something that's a bit, not everything's going to be easy to work with, is it? You know, even the best brands, like look at this with Madamglam. Madamglam's a really good brand, but this is a chunky top coat, so it's not going to be that easy to work with. So, you know, it's nice enough, right? But it's like anything, isn't it? Yeah. And the reason why I'm trying it on different colours, there's no particular rhyme or reason, it's just because I wanted to see what these were like. Because like I say, I've never used them. This is proper chunky, this glitter, isn't it? Madamglam. And I'll tell you what this is called in a minute, which I should have done. As I say, those Comazon gels from Amazon, a lot of Z's going on here, they're not coloured, you know, there's no colour, it's just numbered, and I think it's like I say 1 to about 50. I'll pop them in. Give them, there you go. This is called Arctic Blast Snow White Top Coat. Well, that is thick and chunky. I wonder if there's lots of gel at the bottom of this that needs to come down. Very chunky. You can see how chunky it is on there. Anyway, that's what that is. So I'll just wait for these to finish, and then if I do need to buff them, I won't top coat them with another Arctic Blast from the past. That's funny, that, isn't it? Arctic Blast. Oh, it's not Arctic Blast from the past, it's Arctic Blast No White Top. Arctic Blast No White Top Coat. There's no from the past in it. I sometimes wonder the way my brain works, and I'm not exaggerating either. I'm sure I just make it up as I go along. It's not right, is it? But yeah, these are numbered. I'll try and put them in some sort of order, but they're not, you know, 6, 9, 17. That was the best one to work with, that nude. 22 and 28. So there they all are. That's them. But like I said, I think this the full set is about 50. Oh, look at these. I mean, that's not bad. Do I need to buff? Yeah, I do need to buff it really. So well, I'll buff this one, and then I'll buff the rest offline because it'll take forever. Just to try and straighten it out a little bit. Not too bothered if I lose a little bit of the glitter. I think if I can get it a little bit straight. I mean, that's the key, isn't it? If you're using anything that doesn't level particularly straight, you've got to buff it, haven't you? You've got to, just to make it nice. Any glitters or anything. And I always try and feel down the nail me, see if I can feel if it's straight. I'm hoping the camera's not shaking while I'm doing this. Take it off so that's better. So I'll do this, and I was going to use Madamglam's top coat, but as I've used Born Pretty's base coat, I'll use their final top coat. Born Pretty's final top coat. Just have a look. Yeah, it feels a lot better. Yeah, it always feels a lot better when you buff them. Let's have a look at this now. And this is the one I'm using. These are the new 15ml bottles. By the way, I think the brushes are really good on these. Oh, come on, stay on. I've only just put you on there. I like these brushes on the oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? That Arctic Blast is beautiful, and it's very poignant because it is like the Arctic here at the moment. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. So I'll do that. I'll buff the others, top coat them, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts on this. But yeah, I won't say it. I'll come back with my final thoughts in a minute. So these are the finished ones. So yeah, and these are buffed, and the top coated with Born Pretty, but underneath that is the Arctic Blast from Madamglam's top coat. But yeah, I mean, I could have buffed that down and just left them really, but yeah, I think they're alright then, they're not too bad, but you'll have to let me know what you think about these. And like I said, they're still available. Now, if I remember rightly, these were about £25 for 50 of these pots. So, you know, I don't know if they're going to be brilliant. They work okay, but I mean, the best thing to do is if you do get anything like this, even Temu or anything, is just do a skin test before you try them. But I think they turned out not too bad actually. Now, initially, I'll show you the ugly one. Well, I think it's ugly. And again, it's all Comazon, which is this stuff. But the top coat is Born Pretty's. Yeah, I just did not like the way that turned out at all. That silver's theirs, came from theirs, and the black's theirs, and obviously that nude that I used. The only thing that's different is this little black flower that came from Temu out of a set. But yeah, the rest is theirs, but I just didn't like I had a plan in my head, and no, I just did not like that. So I kicked it out, said, no, you're not being part of the team, and they'll just have to live with that, won't they? Anyway, this is my final 4 using this Comazon. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. They're from Temu. The base coat is Born Pretty, the top coat is Born Pretty, but the sparkle is this Born Pretty Arctic Blast. Yeah, so let me know what you think, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and thank you to anybody who does subscribe. I appreciate it. Any comments I will respond to. Leave me a comment. I love reading comments, and I hope you come back again. Bye guys. I think my light's about to give out.